What up, folks? I'm back once again doing another video game review. This time I'm reviewing 13. It was released by Ubisoft for PS2, the GameCube, the PC, and Xbox. And it's pretty much based off a four-part from comic book of the same name, and it involves a fictional character, William Sheridan, being assassinated, and Jason V was being accused of killing him. And throughout and through the game, you pretty much find out that you took the identity of a guy named Steve Rowland, who actually killed the president, and but he himself was pretty much got killed himself by a guy named the Mongoose, who was a hitman for a group of conspirators named the 20, who pretty much, and their goal was to take over the United States. And now the character you play, Jason V, ended up get washed up on the beach, and gets a female lifeguard finds him, and you say you can't remember anything, maybe because you suffered amnesia. But as you were walking, you see a helicopter. You have like a flashback that involved that same helicopter, and you pretty much like pass out, and the lifeguard tells you she found a key from Winslow Bay, and like when she heard a gun cocks back, she pretty much investigates and get killed, and you pretty much grab the key and pretty much escapes from Brighton Beach in the truck, and pretty much you try to figure in the game and try to figure out who you are, and there's a lot of like exposition and flashbacks that occur throughout the game, and it's connect pretty good on trying to find out who killed the president and everything. One thing about it, you get help from this one lady named Major Jones and one guy, General Carrington. Like Major Jones releases you from handcuffs because he got arrested by the FBI for killing the president, because you took on the identity of Steve Rowland, and Major Jones releases you, helps you escape rather. When you meet up with her outside the FBI building, she tells you that General Carrington was leading his own investigation and who killed William Sheridan, but he went missing like a few days prior, and an informant told her that he was arrested by General Stanwell. They took him to the Appalachian Mountains, and once you escape, in a helicopter, you gotta go to the Appalachian Mountains to rescue General Carrington, because he had like more information about about what happened to the president. You go and rescue him, and which involves it pretty much involves a stealth mission and stuff. And when you find him, he tells you that you have a flashback of General Carrington telling you about undercover mission that he wants you to go on. And when you actually find him, he realizes that you were still alive, and you find out that you got an amnesia, but you steadily remember getting your memory back, rather. And you have to, and after you rescue him, you have to get back to Major Jones, and you pretty much do that, and you go to this one place in the like in the Appalachian Mountains called Kiani Lake. This is where you meet Steve Rowland's widow, and she was upset with the fact that Steve Rowland was killed, and she was part of this plan to reveal who killed William Sheridan and why. And you fight a lot of the thugs on the at Kiani Lake, and she Steve Rowland's widow ended up leaving. You don't know where you really don't know what happened to her through the court after you meet her, and you try to escape, and there was one of the RPG guys uses causes an avalanche by shooting a rocket launcher. You end up in the nut house. You pretty much escape there, and you meet up with Major Jones again. You go to the Spaz camp, and where you fight the first boss, who is Colonel McCall. Through the course of while being at the Spaz camp, find out that he don't like being called a pinhead, and he'll get in trouble if somebody does call him that. Just like the first boss. No, he's not the first boss. He's the director of the nut house that they sent him to. Was the first boss. Then you fight Colonel McCall, and that's the one thing you'll fight different bosses from this group. And another thing is that you use like different types of weapons like knives, handguns, assault rifles, sniper rifles, shotguns, crossbows, and a rocket launcher. And you find out that who some of the members of this group is. Then one thing about the game is that it's how it ends, where it's left with it ends on a cliffhanger where you find out that the leader of this particular group, the 20, is apparently William Sheridan's brother, Walter Sheridan, who was a senator running for president. And to me, that's a weird way to end a cliffhanger. You know, so besides that, in the weapons, you get pretty much body armor and helmets throughout the course of the game. That's pretty much the main story, and it also has it's multiplayer. And this multiplayer is all of the versions. 13 has like 3 basic modes: deathmatch, team deathmatch, and capture the flag. And there's certain modes that certain consoles have, like the hunt is on the GameCube version, the PC version, and the PlayStation 2 version, while Power Up is on the Power Up mode is the PC. It's on the PC version and the PS2 version, and pretty much and the Spy, that's pretty much Xbox, PS2, and the PC version. And I don't know what consists of like the Spy mode and the Power Up mode, because I never played the PC version, the Xbox version, and the PS2 version. I only played the GameCube version with the hunt multiplayer. And the one thing about the game, most especially deathmatch, team deathmatch and probably capture the flag. The map, the weapons that you get is depending on the map that you choose. One thing about the graphics and level design is pretty good, and they use like a cell shaded graphics. It's good, but there's nothing like really like groundbreaking about it, you know. And that's the main thing about it. It's like there's nothing that like really separate itself from other first person shooters like say Halo, Call of Duty, stuff like that. And the controls, while they're good, again like the graphics and level design, there's nothing really groundbreaking about it. It's just that like if you're familiar with the controls of other first person shooters, regardless if you have like an Xbox, PS2, or GameCube, you could you can pick it up just like that, and there's nothing really like groundbreaking about that either. But I say like the best part of it of 13 is really the soundtrack. It's pretty good and it fits the game really well. And the only complaint I do really have is the multiplayer. Is the fact that all of the versions don't have every single like game mode on it. To me, they all of them should have had like the spy mode, the hunt mode, and the power up mode. Now, one thing I didn't mention that I should have is that the GameCube version is the only one out the four that don't have an online mode. You know, so that's if you wanted to play this game with a few people online, you want to get like the PC version, Xbox, or PS2 versions of 13. Now, with that being said, it's a pretty solid title. But there's no like innovations, big time innovations that came with this game. So I give this game a score of 7. Now, if you like this game or like first person shooters with the type of shell graphics like 13, you can mention it in the comment section. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.